Praise be to our Lord Jesus Christ, both now and forever.
Amen.
For God and for youth.
Through Christ.
For God and for youth.
Through Christ.
For God and for youth.
Through Christ.
I wish to begin by saying that it's my pleasure and then a privilege to stand here before you and have this wonderful experience with you, the CYONites of St. Theresa's Cathedral, Parish, Nsukka. Because today's topic will be taking us into a journey. It's a journey of self-discovery. And that's the topic of our experience this evening. Discovering the self. If we intend to transform the world, then we must begin with ourselves. But we cannot transform anything that is yet to be discovered. So the very first step of transformation is discovery. So if we intend to transform ourselves, then we will discover ourselves. And from then move on towards the transformation, not just of ourselves, because if we transform ourselves, we, being part of the world, had already begun the work of transforming the entire world. The question is it possible for one to say that one had not discovered oneself after having lived the number of years one had lived up to this point? Either way, you will not say that you have discovered yourself whole and entire. So it is either that one had not discovered oneself at all, or that the degree of one's discovery of oneself continues to appreciate as the day unfolds. Kachi na-efo ke mmadụ na-eme gịnị akata enya. So day by day, we continue discovering ourselves. It would be improper to say that one had fully discovered oneself, insofar as one is still in this world. Why? Because the world we live in is constantly changing. It was Heraclitus, a philosopher, who said that nothing is as constant as change. And the example he used was stepping into the waters of a river. The same waters of a river. Twice. It is not possible. Once you step into the water of a river, that one flows away. And fresh waters continue to flow upon you. So by the time you make the second step, it is not the same water of that river. It's another one from upstream. Self-discovery. Let me begin with an example or an illustration. There are persons, for instance, that get angry quickly. They may enter a bus and then Another person tries to have a seat, but the other person who wants to have a seat must have to go or pass by them in order to find a seat. And then mistakenly, this newcomer into this bus matches one of the feet of the one already seated. What happens? The person already seated may get angry. Now, some kinds of people will get angry and they will look up to the person that matched them and keep quiet. Some, before they get angry, we open their mouth and start abusing them, or abusing the person who matched them even before they got angry. Now, some will get angry and will mark the face of that person that matched their food. And that face, whenever they see that face, even if it is 30 years after that time, will remind the person, you are the one that matched me on 12th December 1996. The bus was a white bus. The driver looks like someone who smoked Indian hemp. And then he had dreadlocks. There was a woman, a fat woman by my side. And then you wanted to have the seat by the window. And in that rush, you matched my foot. Then some other kind of persons will not even notice they were matched, in quotes. They may take a look at you and remove their eyes. Anyway, if you match them, okay. If you do not match them, okay. It doesn't change anything. The world is still going. And the bus will still take us to where we are going. They may not even remember your face again. After 30 years, you may be the person, if you are the person that matched such person, to remind the person you matched, this kind of person, that you are the person that matched him or her 40 years ago in the bus. You'll be like, what is your own? People match people in buses and go their way. Why are you troubling your life and my own at the same time? So these are different kinds of persons. With this example, we may start looking again into our lives. The kind of actions we take, the kind of reactions we give in different circumstances. And this will lead us to categorizing the different kinds of persons using the formula of a man called Hippocrates. He categorized human beings into 4 major or main temperaments. How people behave, how people react, why people do what they do, or why people act the way they do. According to Hippocrates, human beings can be categorized into 4 major temperaments. The first kind is the sanguine. The second one is the choleric. The third one is the melancholy. The fourth one and the last one, though not the least, is the phlegmatic. 4.